Demons on Display. May 4, 2020 by Anna von Reitz. Last night they came in vast masses, dark forms of fear, trying to intimidate, trying to threaten, trying to terrify. They came and they attempted to prey upon us, but we laughed. We said, "You gotta be kidding me." We drew our swords and we cut them down, nothing but darkness, shadows, smoke, and mirrors. There are many of them, but few of us. It does not matter. As many as come, as many are destroyed. As many fears mounted, as many or more, sent home to their source. We travel on. We don't pause or linger. We see, we hear, we move forward. Always forward, upward, and onward. No time for silly demons. No time for their handlers, either. They have proliferated in the shadows like a plague of flies, but no matter. They don't belong here. Like all things, they must assume their place. Like all things, they are revealed. The light shineth in the darkness, and the darkness comprehendeth it not. So their destruction comes and they see it not. Their ruin is assured, and they don't comprehend it. The weapons they have formed do not prosper. The weeds they have sown wither away. They don't know why. It is not given to them to understand. They only think they know, according to what they have created, not according to what the true God has done. I have tried to explain how the true Church was betrayed almost at the outset, and how for almost 2,000 years, the Roman Catholic Church has been infiltrated and used as a storefront by ancient and evil forces hiding within the Church. I have tried to explain how a revival of the evil of Satanism occurred in the 1920s and again in the 1960s, and how this has led to the current situation, too. Yea, truly, even Satan has appeared as an angel of light named Lucifer, and despite all the warnings, people have been deceived and followed their own ego instead of their good sense. They believe that Lucifer, Satan in another form, is their savior and teacher and the source of their empowerment. They think that he is Prometheus, unbound, and here to make them leaders of the human race, dictators over other men, the chosen ones. They believe this, and so, they follow his evil instruction and summon his demons, and they prosper in darkness. They don't understand that it is their own belief that is the only power. They don't grasp the fact that they are feeding their own parasite, until it will consume them. And the light shines upon them, and they perceive it not. So they have prospered by violence and greed and deceit. They have feasted upon the earth and the goodness thereof. They have despised the truth and honor and decency. They have no concept of humility or restraint. Their hearts are hard as iron rocks. Their minds churn endlessly with thoughts of power, deceit, and profit, always profit, even when they have been as pigs at a trough, and have fattened themselves beyond all imagining, beyond any ability to spend or enjoy anything. Still, they consume like locusts. Still, they have no more purpose than to consume, though it gives them no sustenance and no real delight. Empty as mannequins they are. Empty and alone, they are posed over the abyss, and know it not. And still, the light shines in the darkness. And still, they know it not. What then? They turn to each other in astonishment and say, "What has happened? What can we do? Things are not happening the way they are supposed to. When we turn to our servants, they are gone." And so they are confused, and the engines stay silent, no matter how hard they press down on the accelerator, no matter how many commands they give. Bill Gates says 14 billion units of vaccine may be needed. We stand ready to inject them all right up his ass. See what he named his product? Luciferase. tinyurl.com/sgt-luciferase. A job for a bankrupt corporation, like a job for thousands upon thousands of bankrupt corporations, cannot yield a future for anyone. Stand down. Realize that your life is worth far more than their tokens. Realize that your own death is what they mandate with their instructions. If you think you are a servant, then you act like a servant, and whatever anyone says to you in a voice of command, you do. If you think you are a slave, then whatever your master says, you do. But if you are a king and you know this secret, then you do not act as a servant, nor as a slave, but you rise up and enter into your own house, and within the walls of your own kingdom you are secure. And when the demons come and spread their wares, you know what to say to them. What made you, that you should think yourselves superior to me? By what authority do you command anything? Who do you think you are talking to? A servant? A slave? No, by the living God who made me, I am declared a king. Be gone, to the darkness that made you, to the ignorance that bore you, and to the abyss prepared for you since the beginning of time. The servants of Lucifer, their angel of light, are all confused. They keep pushing their buttons and the buttons will not work. They keep making their models and projections and none of it works. And they don't know why. Links to Anna's articles and resources can be found in the video description box. Thank you.